Live from Northwest High School, it's Football Friday.
Good evening. Welcome to Football Friday. We're at week 7, and I'm your host, Chris Owens. With me tonight, special guest, one of my very good friends, one of the nicest people I know, also one of the classiest people I know, Jason Brooker. Good to have you, buddy. Little Wolfpack, welcome. Good to have you.
Great to be here.
Thank you. You know, Jason, you're former Lady Bruin softball coach, spent 6 years as head coach, won 2 state titles. One of the more successful coaches at Northwest, with all respect to everybody else, but 2 state championships. You took a little time off to spend with your family, which I highly respect that. Back now coaching assistant with Todd Middleton, Lady Bruins, and your daughter Maggie is playing, correct? Yes. So
the sophomore.
It's good to be back. I know that's in the Brooker bloodline, coaching, playing at a high level. So I tell you, with all due respect to the last 6 weeks, we've had some great hosts, we've had some great games, we've had some great shows, but I don't know if we've had a bigger show with more big football games to talk about tonight. I know you were at Sonoraville, made the drive back. Personally, if I had gone down there, I'd probably be billing Northwest for my mileage tonight.
It was disappointing.
Disappointing second half, but you know, that's football. You play 4 quarters, just like Dalton found out this week. You play 4 quarters, you never quit. We're going to get into some big games. We've got Dalton Hiram from last night that's scheduled. We have 4 games that played last night. We've also got Northwest at Sonoraville first meeting. You got the Civil War in Murray County, North Murray playing tonight. You got Christian Heritage that had to add another digit to the scoreboard tonight. Played very well. But I'm going to tell you, there's one team in North Georgia.
That's right.
That nobody wants to play.
Nobody
wants to play this team. And that's the Dalton City Rex 7- and 8-year-old Rams. 30-14 winners this past Tuesday night. That team is coached by my good friend, Dalton legend, Mitchell Boggs. Mitchell and his wife, Lily, welcomed their 3rd son Monday. Little Cooper, Crutchfield Boggs. I think Mitchell gave him about 3 days off, and then he's already teaching him that 98-mile-per-hour slider that his dad threw for so many strikes in the major leagues.
Oh, I saw it up close in high school.
I'm sure.
Coaching baseball, man. It was tough.
You don't see it, you hear it.
Right.
You don't see that pitch, you hear that pitch. But Mitchell, congratulations to you and Lily. We'll see you Tuesday night at the football game. We got some highlights, we got some scores. So Brooker, why don't you take us to the OptiLink scoreboard real quick?
OptiLink scoreboard from last night, Dalton 52, Hiram 45. From today, Sonoraville 42, Northwest 20. From yesterday, Heritage 56, Southeast 12, North Murray 49, Murray 0, Adairsville 49, Lafayette 7, Ringo 35, Bremen 14, Harrelson 42, Gordon Central 12, and one of my buddies just texted me the Ridgeland score. We did not have an update. What we do have now, and it is LFO 30 and Ridgeland 10. And the Christian Heritage 70-0 over Excel Hardin. Calhoun 50 over Carsville, 50-48 over Carsville from yesterday, and Gordon Lee lost to Coahulla 37-16.
Perfect. Be right back from this commercial break with more highlights.
Hi, I'm Mitch Sanford with Builtwell Bank. Yes, that's right. First Bank of Dalton is now Builtwell Bank. What does that mean for you? It means the same exceptional service from the bankers you know and trust. It means a larger footprint that expands through 13 counties in Georgia and Tennessee. It means your community bank is still right around the corner. Want to learn more? Visit us at builtwell.bank or give us a call at 706-226-5377. Well-built communities start with well-built banks.
This is our Dalton, one of the fastest technology-driven gig cities in the country. Thanks to OptiLink, we're making things happen with lightning-fast internet. With OptiLink and its cutting-edge fiber technology, you get unsurpassed bandwidth for the entire family with super fast speeds for all of your devices, keeping you up to date on the latest trends and dance moves. Never missing a moment with family, work from anywhere for a life well lived.
Speeds beyond your imagination. Speeds that move your life forward. Go big, get the gig from OptiLink.
We're super fired up down here at Cherokee Brewing, getting ready for another football season. Don't forget to come down and check out one of our 24 beers on tap. We got the brewcade going on. Also want to remind you that we do have a drive-thru set up behind the Oakwood Cafe, so you can get your favorite chicken tenders without getting out of the car. Keep an eye out for a concerts out at Walnut Hill Farm on the weekends this fall, and also be prepared for our Georgia-grown produce boxes with gathered goods. We appreciate all your support, and go teams this year. I hope everybody makes it to the playoffs. Woo!
If you could live anywhere, where would it be? What would it be like? With today's home values, this is the perfect time to sell and make those dreams a reality.
At ColdwellBanker.com, you can get an instant estimate on your home. Your dreams don't have to be just dreams.
At Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty, we've been serving our community since 1974 with offices in Dalton, Calhoun, Ringgold, Cartersville, and Cleveland, Tennessee. We've got you covered.
Maryville Jewelers has been a family-owned and operated store since 1974. The only thing that has changed is our merchandise. Our staff works hard at staying up with all the latest styles and trends. We pride ourselves on having beautiful jewelry in all price ranges. Maryville Jewelers is known for its outstanding customer service and its quick turnaround on jewelry and watch repair. We are a full-service jewelry store. Come see us at Maryville Jewelers in historic downtown Dalton.
Precision Chemical and Paper Supply is locally owned and operated by Damon Duckett, serving our community for 40-plus years. We can supply all your away-from-home needs. Business-to-business products include janitorial, food and beverage, facilities and ground, office products, and packaging. Located at 101 Bryant Avenue in Dalton. Give Precision Chemical and Paper Supply a call today at 706-226-8795 or visit them on their website at precisionchemicalandpaper.com.
Welcome back to Football Friday. Again, I'm your host, Chris Owens, with my buddy Jason Brooker. And I tell you, Jason, of all 7 weeks we've had it, you have by far got the coolest shirt anybody's wore. I'm a big NWO fan myself. Fans, we've got a great show for you planned tonight. We're going to have 6 different highlights to show this segment. We're going to show 3. We're going to go Cahola Creek, Dalton, and Southeast. We're going to take coaches' calls. We're going to get the great Preston Pogue on the phone later tonight. Also, we got a lot of stats. We're going to acknowledge hard work by a lot of these kids in the community. Jason, we got individual stats, we got team stats, we got middle school stats, we got homecoming queens we're going to acknowledge. But first, we're going to get into the Cahola Creek highlights. Waiting on us now, should be on the screen here in just a minute. Homecoming at Cahola Creek. Another big game by this offense. You know, Jason, I said week 1.
There's some good quarterbacks.
If I had a suitcase full of money, I'd have put every penny on Cahola Creek stock, because this team is going places.
And another step to their playoffs.
Big run there. I believe there was actually a penalty on that play. They brought it back, and then he was a follow-up out to Manny down the sideline. Manny had another big game.
He's a good weapon. He tore up Northwest.
Yes. Yeah, extra points good. And, you know, Case Kinnaman tonight did what Case Kinnaman does. He had 3 TD passes, 17 for 23, 175 yards. Manny had 2 touchdowns, 5 receptions, 100 yards. Kinnaman also had 6 carries for 65 yards. Will Douglas had a touchdown tonight. The slot machine made some big catches, had some big plays on defense. I know he had a big stop on 4th down. Robbie Wiggins was back tonight. The big plug in the middle, had a big night stuffing that wing tee all night for that Colt defense.
Yeah, he's a big body, takes up a lot of blockers.
There's the slot machine.
That's right.
Third.
Patterson's when nobody knows his
Aiden
nickname.
Patterson. Hey, 3rd and Patterson, just getting the ball, move the chains. I tell you, I know another region game for Cahola. They've moved to 3-0, first place in the region. And, you know, not to look ahead, I know that's one of the cardinal sins, Jason, in football, but stage is getting set for the big showdown, Cahola Creek in Adairsville. It's going to be for, I think, the big stage for all the marbles.
Now, is that their last game?
That's the last game of the season. That's a great point.
Bremen lost to Ringo tonight, pretty lopsided. It kind of surprised me a little bit. I thought Bremen would,
had a little more now.
Yeah, a little
yeah.
better.
Yeah, I know Ringo started a little slow this year, and they got things back together. Got a good running back up there, can move the chains, but I tell you, Cahoga just seems to get stronger every week. I love everything Danny Wilson's doing. We're going to get Danny on the phone later tonight, so stay with us. We're going to go down to some Dalton High highlights from last night.
All right.
And this is another one, Jason. I've said this a million times. You play 4 quarters. You don't play 1. You don't play 2. You don't play 5 minutes. There's a nice little play by Hiram out of the gate. Dalton came out, had a few turnovers, a few miscues early, but my hat's off to that coaching staff. Carpenter righted the ship, got things settled down. There's Greenway doing what he does with another big run. Greenway had 384 yards rushing, 4 touchdowns.
And one of my friends at the game, he said he does not shy away from contact. He's shifty, but he will not avoid.
He reminds me a little bit of Gibbs, but with 25 pounds of muscle on him. Again, early on, Dalton had a few miscues. They settled down nicely. There's another one they kind of gave that right there to Hiram. But to the kid's credit, Ethan Long settled down, sophomore quarterback, 12 for 23 passing, 171 yards, 2 touchdowns in that catamount onslaught that came later on. It was 24-7 Hiram, and I believe that was in the first quarter. And the next thing if we went to the bathroom and came back, Jason, it was 52-31, and it seemed like in 5 minutes. I think Dalton scored 21 points in a minute 3 in this game.
Playing on the road, getting down big that early, they could have easily folded up shop and went home, but
excuse me, I'm sorry. Yes, sir. And Adriel Hernandez had a 75-yard TD run in this game. Warner Ross, wide receiver, had a 49-yard catch TD. R.J. Story, wide receiver, had another 46-yard reception on a touchdown. So it's a big play right there.
It looks like he has all kinds of time to throw. Credit to the O-line.
Yes. And there's a miscue right after that big score. Kickoff there. Hiram fumbles first play. Greenway making his case for the Heisman here. Look at that shift. Kid can do it.
He was at the Northwest game tonight, I believe.
Good to see him.
He saw a competitive first half. That's about it.
Yeah, Northwest came out swinging, and we're going to have those highlights later. Greenway, we're going to go over this later too. Kid came into the night, number 18 in the state rushing, 808 yards, and that was missing last week's game. You can add 384 to that. Simple math will give you 1182 on the season.
Good downfield block there by number 1.
And that's in only 5 games played. And again, he missed last week's game, so there's Hernandez down the sideline, just speed, pulling away. Dalton gets things 52-45, big win for Dalton. Congratulations. They've got it to 3-3. They've got it 3-3 on the season, so hats off to them. I believe they have Woodland next week. Should be able to hopefully pull that game out and get above 500, get on the right side of that, so good for them. Again, we're going to go over some stats later. Greenway again with a big game, 384, 4 TDs, Long, 173 yards, 2 TDs passing. Hernandez with a touchdown. Also Warner Ross, R.J. Story with touchdowns. So congratulations. But we're going to go to a highlight. I think we're going to wait till the commercial break. We're going to come back with Southeast highlights. I believe they played last night against Heritage, and it was a region game for both teams. So we're going to come back. Todd Murray's got Southeast playing hard at 3-1. Heritage, I tell you, it's a team a lot of people are talking about, but they need to. Ranked top 10 offense, defense in the state. So we're going to go to commercial break. Brooker, we'll be right back. More Football Friday.
I'm Julie Walraven with Builtwell Bank. Yes, that's right. First Bank of Calhoun is now Builtwell Bank. What does that mean for you? It means the same exceptional service from the bankers you know and trust. It means a larger footprint that expands through 13 counties in Georgia and Tennessee. It means your community bank is still right around the corner. Want to learn more? Visit us at builtwell.bank or give us a call at 706-629-1500. Well-built communities start with well-built banks.
Hey, this is Eddie. And Greg. From North Georgia Toyota. And Greg, what could be better than football time in North Georgia?
Well, it's the great deals at North Georgia Toyota.
And Greg, we're starting to see a lot of inventory coming in. We got some Tundras, Tacomas, trucks. Need to come by and see us.
Yeah, don't forget the pre-owned vehicles too.
Some people say we can't do that, Greg. What do we say?
We say, oh yes, we can.
And that's only at North Georgia Toyota in Dalton. Come see us.
2022 football season's here, and the Oakwood Cafe is ready to serve you pancakes as big as your head. Come on down on Saturday morning after the big game and eat a plate full of hash browns till your belly starts aching. And don't forget to check out what we've got going on at Walnut Hill Farm. Woo!
Hey football fans, I'm Chris and this is my dad Charles. Here at Transformers, we believe in no gimmicks, just affordable pricing and quality repairs.
Come see us at Dalton, Cartersville, or check us out online at transformerstransmission.com.
If you could live anywhere, where would it be? What would it be like? With today's home values, this is the perfect time to sell and make those dreams a reality.
At coldwellbanker.com, you can get an instant estimate on your home. Your dreams don't have to be just dreams.
At Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty, we've been serving our community since 1974 with offices in Dalton, Calhoun, Ringgold, Cartersville, and Cleveland, Tennessee. We've got you covered.
Welcome back to Football Friday. Very excited to be here tonight, week 7, with my good friend Jason Brooker. Jason, thank you for taking the time to be with us tonight. Real quick, want to correct myself. I said Southeast was 3-1 going into last night. I apologize. 4-1. I got ahead of myself. 4-1 to Southeast. Also want to acknowledge Cahulla Creek set a school record tonight with wins, Jason. 5 wins. That's a lot of hard work. It's a lot of sweat, and it's paid off. So congratulations on homecoming night. Cahulla sets a school record for wins, 5-1, and I know they're not done. They're still coming for more. So congratulations. Now we've got North Murray head coach Preston Pogue on the line. Coach, how you doing tonight?
Great. How are you guys doing?
Doing fantastic. Coach, thank you for taking the time to be with us tonight. I know you're driving, so we won't take much of your time, but we appreciate you being on the phone with us. Big win tonight in the Civil War, North Murray versus Murray. 49-0, and I believe we were just talking, you were able to rest a lot of pretty much starters in the second half. Seth Griffin put up big numbers again in the first half, 225 yards passing, 2 TDs passing, 1 rushing. Petty had 2 TDs receiving, 65-yarder and a 15-yarder. What else would you like to add to that, Coach?
You know, I just thought we the first half, we sort of took care of business. I think we scored every time we got the ball except for 1. And, I'm just proud of our defense. We're getting better on defense. We switched defenses this year and taken us a little bit. And in the last couple of weeks, we really played good defense. If we continue doing that, we're very explosive on offense. I'm excited for the rest of the season.
You got to play all 3 phases, offense, defense, and special teams. So it's good to hear you talking about the defense because you guys, you've been hanging half 100 about every game. So I know Griffin came into the game tonight, big in stats. I believe 5th in the state in passing and the 2A leader. So he put up big numbers that first half, sat the second half, but it's better to have your horse running at the end of the year, not take a chance in that second half. So you got Gordon Central next week, is that right?
That's right, for homecoming.
Homecoming at North Murray. Well, that's great. I tell you, did you get through the game? Of course, I guess injury-free, nothing big there.
Yeah, well, we lost one of our. Logan Graves got hurt the Dalton game, and his shoulder keeps popping out on him. And he's just a tough kid, and in the first half, it happened to him again. So I don't know.
Well, we'll say a prayer and hope he gets better. Co-host tonight, Jason Brooker. Jason, have you got anything you want to add with Coach?
Yeah, how's it going, Preston?
Going good, man.
Seth Griffin, the recruiting process, how's that going? Has he had any offers? What are some cool?
No, he's got a lot of interest. The quarterback position is a crazy position. I sort of went through it with my son. It's hard for high school quarterbacks now just because of transfer portal. And these guys sort of wait. You think about transfer portal for, the Power 5, but these other schools wait on them too. So it's it trickles down on all levels. And man, I just hope somebody gives him a chance. But he's a very good player. I mean, big kid, big hands. I'm running him a lot more this year. Just a 4.0 student, just a captain of our team. Just a lot of great things about a kid that's meant a lot to our program. So it's just sort of frustrating, especially at the quarterback position. A lot of these schools will take one, maybe two, and it's just a tough deal.
Right. I mean, he's going to get somewhere. I mean, he's like you said, a great kid, comes from a great family. And
great.
You just got. These guys. I mean, I coached in college. You want kids that can play, but you also want kids that good character and going to make good grades and stay out of trouble and stuff like that. And he's a great example of that. I mean, he's just, I'm going to miss him. He played for me for 4 years. I mean, he's this game here, I got to play some young guys. I mean, Skylar Williams is going to be a very good quarterback for me. He played a series, the third quarter, we scored. We got some good young players that are having to play some, and probably a little bit earlier than they should, but and it's bright for us in the future also.
Well, Coach, we very much appreciate your time. We're gonna let you go now. We're gonna go to your highlights. We're gonna watch North Murray highlights. We're gonna get you next week on homecoming. Get home safe. Big win. Congratulations.
I appreciate you. Take care.
Have a good night, Coach. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Bye-bye. We're going to get great call, good questions, Jason, Coach there. Here we go out to Murray County. Is North Murray. I believe they scored a touchdown a minute into the game tonight. It was already 7-0. That North Murray offense has clicked all year. I think the only game they really failed to put up points was against Northwest. I think they've put up 50 plus 3 games this year.
He's a load too. I mean, even though we kind of shut him down a little bit in the second half, I mean, we have him wrapped up, and he's like
Griffin. Yeah, he's tall, big receiver. I mean, big quarterback. Got size on him. I tell you, Petty can go. He sure can. I don't know if we've got any highlights on any defense, but my boy Waylon James out there, you can always count on at least 10 tackles out of Waylon in the defensive backfield. Maybe the coolest kid I've ever met, too. Him or his brother.
Yeah, they're pretty good people. A lot of memories from Murray County High School field. A lot of battles back in the day.
Yeah, and tonight, poor Murray's just struggled all year to put points up. I think tonight's the 4th game that they failed to put a point on the board.
That's frustrating for those guys, but I mean, I got respect for any high school athlete, any high school football player, all the time they put in,
And we're going to
benefit them in the long run.
We're going to have to cut short here and go to commercial, and we'll be right back with more highlights. Coach went a little long. Mm-hmm.
Find a career path where you are essential. Georgia Northwestern Technical College offers over 200 programs of study in aviation, business, health, industrial, and public service at 6 convenient campus locations. Take day, evening, or online classes to get your degree, diploma, or certificate. Visit us at gntc.edu. Georgia Northwestern Technical College. Be essential.
This is our Dalton, one of the fastest technology-driven gig cities in the country. Thanks to OptiLink, we're making things happen with lightning-fast internet. With OptiLink and its cutting-edge fiber technology, you get unsurpassed bandwidth for the entire family with super-fast speeds for all of your devices, keeping you up to date on the latest trends and dance moves. Never missing a moment with family, work from anywhere for a life well lived.
Speeds beyond your imagination. Speeds that move your life forward. Go big. Get the gig from OptiLink.
Hey, it's Eddie and Greg here from North Georgia Toyota. Are you trying to sell your car in this great market and want to know its value?
Well, 2 clicks, 10 seconds, that easy at NorthGeorgiaToyota.com.
They say we can't do that.
Oh, yes, we can.
Come see us.
The 22 football season is here, and we are fired up for our area teams. And Cherokee Pizza is the best place to start or finish the game. Come here for the pizza, the beverages, or the arcade, baby. Good luck, teams, and go Dogs. Woo!
If you could live anywhere, where would it be? What would it be like? With today's home values, this is the perfect time to sell and make those dreams a reality.
At ColdwellBanker.com, you can get an instant estimate on your home. Your dreams don't have to be just dreams.
At Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty, we've been serving our community since 1974 with offices in Dalton, Calhoun, Ringgold, Cartersville, and Cleveland, Tennessee. We've got you covered.
2022 football season's here, and the Oakwood Cafe is ready to serve you pancakes as big as your head. Come on down on Saturday morning after the big game and eat a plate full of hash browns till your belly starts aching. And don't forget to check out what we've got going on at Walnut Hill Farm. Woo!
Hey football fans, I'm Chris and this is my dad Charles. Here at Transformers, we believe in no gimmicks, just affordable pricing and quality repairs.
Come see us at Dalton, Cartersville, or check us out online at TransformersTransmission.com.
Welcome back to Football Friday. Been a great show so far. Your host, Chris Owens, with my good friend Jason Brooker, Coach Brooker, two-time state champion Brooker. One more score we failed to mention. How about the Braves?
How about the Braves? Drop on, baby.
5-2 winners tonight. I'm taking my bride tomorrow night to watch them play the Mets. I think tonight's win, Braves-Mets are tied at first now. Yes. So tomorrow night you got Scherzer against Kyle Wright, 20-5 Kyle Wright. So I'm very excited to see that game. Hey, also one other score I wanted to mention. In the Northwest region tonight, you got Cedartown and Central Carroll. Cedartown brings that number 1 ranking, 5-0 record against Central Carroll, 4-1. I was very curious there. Cedartown put the hammer 39-7 on them. Walk us through that scoreboard, Jason.
All right, OptiLink scoreboard: Dalton 52, Hiram 45, Sonoraville 42, Northwest 20, Heritage 56, Southeast 12, North Murray 49, Murray 0, Adairsville 49, Lafayette 7, Ringgold 35, Bremen 14, Harrelson 42, Gordon Central 12, and as far as I know, it was LFO 30, Ridgeland 10. Not sure if that's a final or not. But Chris Heritage 70, Izell Hardin 0, Calhoun 50, Cartersville 48, triple overtime, right?
Correct.
And Coahulla with another region win, 37-16 over Gordon Lee.
Good job. Good job. You know, we're going to go to Southeast highlights here in just a second. A couple of those things will really pop out at me. Two heavyweights. Cartersville, number 1, 5A, against Calhoun, number 8, 5A. That game was at Cartersville. Calhoun got out to a big lead. I think it was 28-7 at one time. Cartersville, just like the number 1 team they are, came back, tied the game 28-all, had a chance to win on a long 45-yard field goal late in the game that they missed. Game went to overtime. They traded licks, went to double overtime, and I believe Calhoun actually scored 4th and goal from the 3-yard line in double overtime to send it to triple. First play they scored, and then Cartersville went down, and in triple you have to go for 2. Right. Obviously Calhoun converted. Cartersville scored a touchdown, went for 2, tried to run it in, did not, was unsuccessful. So Calhoun with that big, huge win. Calhoun, that puts him at 4-2 on the year, but losses being number 1 ranked Cedartown in 4A and also number 10 in 5A Blessed Trinity. So they're playing some heavyweights, and that's going to pay off when we get into November. Let's go to Southeast highlights now. We can get that on here. Touchdown, Jesus. We got Southeast hosting Heritage, and I'm telling you, Heritage, they got the McCreary kid at running back, Booker, who can go.
They're solid. I mean, Southeast been playing well, pretty big up front, big running back. I think the turnovers kind of got to them too. They probably had to play an almost perfect game. They're doing a solid job.
It's a great point, Jason. And Inslee, I believe this Inslee boy, running back, Southeast is doing a fantastic turnover. Solid there. Todd's done a fantastic job. Again, the Raiders coming into last night's game with 4-1. So doing a fantastic job. Heritage, again, like I was saying, only team that I've seen in the stats, top 10 in offense, top 10 in defense. They're getting it done on both ends.
Right. Nowadays you see teams are usually one side heavy. Great offense, not a good defense, but they seem to be solid both sides of the ball.
They got some size out there too. They're going to be a handful for anyone.
Yep. Ooh, referee, get out of the way.
Wow. Heritage's best players right there in the stripes.
Yeah.
Inslee making something out of nothing there. Good run. Still going. Good run. And 5 got banged up a little there. And again, Heritage pulled this one out 56-12. Again, Southeast never quit, fought the whole way, and there's nothing but blue skies for the Raider Nation. I believe they come to Northwest next week.
They do, homecoming, and I tell you what, like Jake said on the radio, you don't want to be somebody's homecoming. That's a little more motivation, and they're going to be ready. We cannot take them lightly.
No, and that's a great point. Think we're going to commercial break now?
No. Oh.
But it's still on TV. Are we on commercial break?
Hi, I'm Mitch Sanford with Builtwell Bank. Yes, that's right. First Bank of Dalton is now Builtwell Bank. What does that mean for you? It means the same exceptional service from the bankers you know and trust. It means a larger footprint that expands through 13 counties in Georgia and Tennessee. It means your community bank is still right around the corner. Want to learn more? Visit us at builtwell.bank or give us a call at 706-226-5377. Well-built communities start with well-built banks.
Hey, this is Eddie.
And Greg.
From North Georgia Toyota. And Greg, what could be better than football time in North Georgia?
Well, it's the great deals at North Georgia Toyota.
And Greg, we're starting to see a lot of inventory coming in. We got some Tundras, Tacomas, trucks. You need to come by and see us.
Yeah, don't forget the pre-owned vehicles too.
Some people say we can't do that, Greg. What do we say?
We say, oh yes, we can.
And that's only at North Georgia Toyota in Dalton. Come see us.
Precision Chemical and Paper Supply is locally owned and operated by Damon Duckett, serving our community for 40-plus years. We can supply all your away-from-home needs. Business-to-business products include janitorial, food and beverage, facilities and ground, office products, and packaging. Located at 101 Bryant Avenue in Dalton. Give Precision Chemical and Paper Supply a call today at 706-226-8795 or visit them on their website at precisionchemicalandpaper.com.
Hi, I'm Charles R. Hicks Sr.
And I'm Chris Hicks.
And we're the Transformers crew.
With over 40 years of experience from brakes, AC tune-ups, oil changes, and custom rebuilt transmissions, Transformers is your #1 automotive repair source. We have a brand new state-of-the-art facility conveniently located here on Sugar Road, and we also offer financing for those unexpected repair needs. So come and check out the real professionals, because we are
Transformers.
Transformers Transmission and Complete Auto Repair Specialist.
Maryville Jewelers has been a family-owned and operated store since 1974. The only thing that has changed is our beautiful and elegant merchandise. Our staff works hard at staying up with all the latest styles and trends. We pride ourselves on having beautiful jewelry in all price ranges. Maryville Jewelers is known for its outstanding customer service and its quick turnaround on jewelry and watch repair. We are a full-service jewelry store. Come see us at Maryville Jewelers in historic downtown Dalton.
Find a career path where you are essential. Georgia Northwestern Technical College offers over 200 programs of study in aviation, business, health, industrial, and public service at 6 convenient campus locations. Take day, evening, or online classes to get your degree, diploma, or certificate. Visit us at gntc.edu. Georgia Northwestern Technical College. Be essential.
Welcome back to Football Friday. Your host, Chris Owens, co-host Jason Brooker. Been a great show tonight. We've had a lot of highlights, a lot of stats, a lot of scores. We're going to go through a lot of individual stuff, a lot of team stats here in just a second. We're going to go to our sponsors here. Also, we'd like to thank OptiLink for the scoreboard, Bitwell Bank for the highlights, North Georgia Toyota for all our coaches call. Also, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We get 100 plus subscribers. We get a free channel. We need you to go on YouTube, subscribe. Take you 10 seconds.
You know what? I need to do that. I'm sorry I hadn't done that yet.
Haven't done it. Need to do that. Need to do that. Also, big thank you to Pizza Hut, one of our primary sponsors. You can go to one of our 3 locations: Dalton, Chatsworth, Ringgold. 2 medium, 1 topping pizza, $6.99 each. You can feed a family of 4, or 1 Jason Sumner.
That's right.
For $13. You cannot beat that price. I think last show Jason ate 4 pieces during this segment. So
is that the record on the show?
That's the record. That many pieces in that amount of time in 45 seconds was impressive.
And he was talking while he was doing it.
And he was always doing it. 10 Cup Creek for golf lessons. Call Chris Owens, 706-934-9786. You know, Jason, taught for 12 years at Dalton. I teach pretty much every kid in Dalton. Now I'm going to teach every kid in North Georgia. So looking for something for Junior to do, pick up the phone, 706-934-9786. We're building champions, teaching them 1 student at a time. So again, thank you for being with us tonight. We're going to go real quick through some stats. I think hard work deserves recognition. Jason, right. You're a coach. You know this. Hard work always pays off. So we're going to go real quick. This is one of my favorite parts of the show, this recognition. But first, we've got 3 ladies. We're going to acknowledge homecoming queens. Last week, Southeast had homecoming. Congratulations to Miss Tori Burse, homecoming queen at Southeast. Cahola Creek tonight crowned Joanna Nunez. Congratulations to Joanna. Sonoraville tonight crowned Braley Cheyenne Moore. Congratulations, lady. All 3 of you look very pretty in your pictures. Also, WDNN is going to do a segment on homecoming next week. So everyone will get acknowledged from all the schools, Dalton, Northwest, everyone. You will get your recognition. So congratulations, though, tonight to these 3 young ladies. Also, real quick, team stats. Class 5A offense, Dalton, this is coming into the games this week, Dalton, number 10 at 31.2 points a game. Cartersville, number 3 in Class 5A, 38.4 points per game. Class 4A offense, Central Carroll came into the night, number 4, 38.4 points a game. Heritage, number 7 at 37 points a game. Northwest at number 8 at 35.8 points a game. And Cedartown came in at number 9, 34.6. One thing that caught my eye real quick, Jason, Region 7, 4A, has 6 teams total. 4 of those are in the top 9 in scoring. 4 out of the 6 teams in Region 7 are in the top 9 in scoring. So it's a loaded region. Class 3A offense, Cahoga Creek comes in at number 8, 35 points a game. Class 2A offense, North Murray comes in at number 5 at 38.2 points a game. Class 5A defense, Cartersville came into this week at number 1, allowing only 7.2 points a game.
Wow.
But I would bet you that goes up. Calhoun hung half 100 on them last night, so that's going up. Class 4A defense, Cedartown, number 3 at 7.4 points a game. Heritage, number 4 at 9.4 points a game allowed on defense, and that's usually where the championship is won. Again, Calhoun-Cartersville, monster game last night. Cartersville had won 62 consecutive region games dating back to 2001, Jason. That was the 5th longest streak in GHSA history. Calhoun proudly broke that streak last night. Calhoun won 119 straight region games from 2001 to 2019. That's the longest streak in Georgia football history, region wins.
That's almost unbelievable.
119. Real quick, individual stats. Rushing, Dalton running back Tyson Greenway, number 18 in the state. Coming into last night's game, 808 yards. He had 348 yards, so 808, 348 gives you 1182 on the season. He's only 358 behind the state leader and 237 behind the 5A leader, and that was with missing a game. We're going to go back in and do some passing and some receiving really quick. We've got to go to, I think, a commercial here in just a minute. We're going to keep going, though. Passing, North Murray quarterback Seth Griffin comes in at number 5 in the state, 1,471 yards. He's the 2A leader, only 127 behind the state leader. Northwest QB Owen Brooker, number 8 in the state, 1,427 yards. He is the 4A leader coming into tonight, only 171 behind the state leader. Owen also had 15 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Calhoun quarterback Trey Townsend, number 22 in the state, 1,181 yards. Cahoga Creek quarterback Case Kenneman, number 35 in the state, 1,066 yards, also 9 touchdowns. And Sonoraville quarterback Paxton Pate came in at number 55 with 901 yards passing. Receiving, North Murray, we got Judson Petty, number 13 in the state, 525 yards. He's the 2A leader. North Murray also Jaden Rice, wide receiver, number 21 in the state, 489 yards. And Northwest Hudson Gray, wide receiver, number 40, 396 yards receiving. Also, the 7 and 8-year-old Dalton City Rec Rams, you got Wade Denson, 3 touchdowns, 2 passing, 1 receiving. Mitchell Boggs, 1 touchdown, a 40-yard reception. And my favorite player, Deacon Owens, had a 90-yard pick six, take it to the house touchdown, and he followed that up with a big Gronk spike. It was electric. I love it. I'll tell you 2 names that I think you're going to hear at Harmon a lot is the B-O-double-G Boggs touchdown, Deacon Owens touchdown, coming soon. I think we're going to a commercial break. We'll be right back with more Football Friday here.
Hi, I'm Mitch Sanford with Biltwell Bank. Yes, that's right. First Bank of Dalton is now Biltwell Bank. What does that mean for you? It means the same exceptional service from the bankers you know and trust. It means a larger footprint that expands through 13 counties in Georgia and Tennessee. It means your community bank is still right around the corner. Want to learn more? Visit us at biltwell.bank or give us a call at 706-226-5377. Well-built communities start with well-built banks.
This is our Dalton, one of the fastest technology-driven gig cities in the country. Thanks to OptiLink, we're making things happen with lightning-fast internet. With OptiLink and its cutting-edge fiber technology, you get unsurpassed bandwidth for the entire family with super-fast speeds for all of your devices, keeping you up to date on the latest trends and dance moves. Never missing a moment with family, work from anywhere for a life well lived.
Speeds beyond your imagination. Speeds that move your life forward. Go big. Get the gig from OptiLink.
Hey, it's Eddie and Greg here from North Georgia Toyota. Are you trying to sell your car in this great market and want to know its value?
Well, 2 clicks, 10 seconds, that easy at NorthGeorgiaToyota.com.
They say we can't do that.
Oh, yes, we can.
Come see us.
The 22 football season is here, and we are fired up for our area teams. And Cherokee Pizza is the best place to start or finish the game. Come here for the pizza, the beverages, or the arcade, baby. Good luck, teams, and go Dogs. Woo!
Hi, I'm Charles R. Hicks Sr.
And I'm Chris Hicks.
And we're the Transformers crew.
With over 40 years of experience from brakes, AC tune-ups, oil changes, and custom rebuilt transmissions, Transformers is your #1 automotive repair source. We have a brand new state-of-the-art facility conveniently located here on Sugar Road, and we also offer financing for those unexpected repair needs. So come and check out the real professionals, because we are
Transformers.
Transformers Transmission and Complete Auto Repair Specialist.
Welcome back to Football Friday. Thank you for staying up with us late tonight. One of the things I wanted to cover real quick, middle schools, County Westside 5-0, coached by Keith Beam. North Whitfield 4-0, coached by Josh King. That defense coached by the great Tommy Brooker. New Hope 2-2, coached by TJ Moore. Gladden, Bagley, Eastbrook, Valley Point, all having maybe not success in the win column, but they're having a lot of success with the kids and turning them into young men. The city, Hammond Creek, 6th grade Tigers are 4-2. They got Cherokee tomorrow. 7th grade Hammond Creek Tigers 6-1. Also got Cherokee tomorrow. Both teams, Hammond Creek, are in contention for first place playoff spot and a home playoff game at the end of October. Also, Hammond Creek plays in the Atlanta area, which is the largest middle school region in the state. We're going to go down to some Northwest highlights. Jason, you were there tonight.
Yeah, I was there. It was a great start by us. Came out, I think we scored first play of the game right here with Hudson. Took it to the house. They weren't catching him. We didn't get him the ball too much more after that. We had big plays. We gave up big plays. They had some hosses. Big guys up front. They had a tight end like Brock Bowers. A running back like Larry Zonka. That's who it reminded me of.
I love it, Jason. Keep talking, brother. Keep talking. I like
and
it.
The
Zonka right there.
Yeah. I was by Keith Bingham. He said some of the guys are making business decisions. Maybe conveniently not getting to the ball, but
right.
You got to do what you got to do. There goes Owen. You're not catching him once he gets ahead of you.
Now, I believe you said he had, a 60-plus yard TD run and a 92-yard run.
92. I think that one might have been 70. But that was it, those 3 scores. We put together 1 or 2 decent drives. We missed field goal, stalled out a couple times. Just that right there. There's just too much of that going on. Too many big plays. They get behind us secondary, just right here. This is right before halftime, I think.
Secondary gives us, we give up 2 big plays back there.
Yep. And the quarterback, we were talking he doesn't need to keep as much. Give it a 24 and pound it. But he had some good plays. He's an athletic guy. And the running back tried to throw it once. He's a lefty. He's supposedly a good baseball player, so I'll see him in the spring and I'll let you know how good he is at baseball.
Right. Yes, sir. Jason, thank you for taking us through that. We're going to go to Christian Heritage highlights now. And do not adjust your TV set. It was 70-0. Christian Heritage rolled. And I got to give a shout out to my boy Brett Adams, pitching a shutout on defense. Brett being the defensive coordinator. Jay Poe, fantastic job coaching the kids tonight.
Well, as you said, the team came from Nashville, and was it the first year of 11 on 11 or 8 on 8?
Last 3 years they've spent playing 8 on 8. So yes, sir, their first attempt here at 11 on 11. It's a long way to get 70 hung on. I think all 12 disciples got to play tonight. It's 70-0.
And I don't know number-wise how many Christian Heritage has, but you can only sub all your guys.
Right.
You run out of guys and you can't tell them to stop playing.
Right. But I tell you, I don't rec league, high school, middle school. You put 7 in the board, you're doing a lot of things right.
Right. Oh yeah.
That's what come up and hit. I can tell is that Camp Carpenter coming up making that big hit.
Couldn't tell.
Not sure this guy here, but Christian Heritage, good showing tonight. Good to see them get back in the win column. I believe that puts Christian Heritage at 2-4 on the season.
You know, Britt Adams, of course, he was at Northwest principal, and he's coached Southeast, and he was at Northwest when I was in high school. I think my sophomore year he came there. I learned a lot from him, a lot about, you know, how to be a man, and just a great all-around guy.
One of my favorite people.
Yep.
Yes, absolutely. Him and his wife, two of my favorite people. Great highlights tonight. I don't know if we're going to try to get Danny Wilson on the phone. Would be awesome. Can we try that, please? Danny Wilson, Caholla Creek. He's up past his bedtime. He texts and he wants to chit chat. And I tell you, the guy's become one of my best friends. I love talking to Coach. If we can't get him on the phone, I may call him on the way home. Tell him a bedtime story. I love talking to Coach. I think we're going to try to get him on the phone. While we're waiting, Jason, let's talk about college football.
All right.
Big win last week for the Vols. Put the Gators down.
You know, I think they should onside kick every time they score.
Right?
I mean, why not? You know,
right?
Both teams probably should have that game.
Yes, I tell you, that Tennessee offense has got it clicking, brother.
Yes.
And I believe we got Danny Wilson.
All right.
Coach, good evening. We keeping you up past your bedtime? I like it, Coach. Hey, congratulations. I'm here tonight with Jason Brooker, co-host.
Congrats.
5-1 school record. You talk and I'll listen, buddy.
Well, I mean, you know, the record's fine and everything. The biggest thing I'm proud of is, you know, we're 3-0 in the district or the region right now, and that's a big deal. You know, we hadn't had a chance in the history of the school to do the things that the kids have done so far. So, you know, I'm extremely proud of them. I mean, it's a real physical game tonight, and our kids really answered the call.
Yes, sir, they did. You know, Kenry making plays, Banny making plays, Patterson making plays, the whole team making plays. You're 5-1, and you know, hats off to that. Defense is playing good. I was looking in my notes here. Wiggins back tonight.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
You had somebody back on defense plugging that hole in the middle.
Yeah, Robbie Wiggins.
Yeah, Wiggins back tonight, so it's good to have him back, the run stuffer on that wing tee. So, did you get through the game pretty injury-free tonight, Coach?
We did. We got through. I mean, it's physical. Kids are going to be sore because, you know, wing tee's a pounding type deal. But I was really proud. Robbie played well in the middle. Will Douglas played really well at linebacker tonight. And, you know, like you said, Patterson made some plays more on defense probably tonight than he did on offense. He made some really big plays for us defensively.
He made a big stop, I think, on a 4th and 2 play. You know, the kid is one of those, my dad always said, it's not the size of the man in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the man, and that kid represents that to the T.
Amen. I couldn't say it any better myself.
Yeah, and I know a couple weeks ago you sent 4 or 5, went down to Shorter for a visit. I think we've got some more going down to visit. Is it Kennesaw, maybe some other places? You got any other recruiting going on?
Well, I mean, you know, people are starting to take notice now. I mean, you know, obviously with Robbie, he fits the box. I mean, you know, he's 6'1", 275, and you know, everybody notices him, and you know, a lot of times you don't get noticed if you're a little bit smaller and, you know, you don't fit in that box that you know, the collegiate level looks at to begin with. But I think now they're starting to see that, you know, there's 2 or 3 kids that can make plays for us, and, you know, that sparks some interest at the next level, and I think that's great for our kids.
Absolutely, Coach. Absolutely. So, again, congratulations tonight on a big win. Thank you for staying up with us and being patient. We've had a lot of highlights, a lot of stats, a lot of scores to cover tonight. And I always look forward to taking your phone call. It's one of the highlights of my evening, so thank you for staying up. Jason, you got anything for Coach?
Yes, Case Kinnaman, tell us a little about his relationship with your offense coordinator and quarterback coach, Drew Carter. They seem to have a pretty good relationship going on there.
No doubt. Drew does a great job with all our quarterbacks, and he's had Case now for 3 years, and they've sort of grown into the offense together, and they know Drew knows Case's strengths and his weaknesses, and we put a lot on him, and he's answered for us the majority of the time. I'm real proud of the leader that he's become on the offensive side of the ball, and a lot of that's because of the leadership that Coach Carter has.
Right, and Chris talked about recruiting. Winning. If you win, obviously you're going to get individual recognition, and y'all are doing that now. And hats off to y'all and your staff.
I appreciate it. Like I said, our kids have put in a lot of time, a lot of effort, and a lot of work, and I'm glad they're getting rewarded for that because they deserve it. They really worked hard, especially in the off season.
Yes, sir. They have. And Coach, we're going to let you run. We're getting short on time. But again, thank you very much. Do you have anything else you want to add to Coach?
Go ahead.
Just good luck on your playoff push. I think y'all got a great chance to make some noise.
I appreciate it. It's going to get tougher, so we're going to have to keep rolling. I appreciate y'all, hosting the show. It means a lot to our community and, Whitfield County especially, to promote football, high school football. So thanks a lot.
Thank you, Coach. Get home safe. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Have a good night. Bye. Great call, Jason. Good questions. Really love everything that Coach Wilson's doing out at Coahulla. It's great to see for the whole entire community. Easy to pull for that guy. We've got a little less than 3 minutes. Real quick, again, want to thank our sponsors, OptiLink Scoreboard, the Biltwell Bank for the highlights, North Georgia Toyota Coaches Call. Subscribe on YouTube, like our channel, subscribe. Jason, why don't you walk us through next week's games?
Okay, we got Woodland at Dalton. And, as Bill Belichick says, for Northwest, we're on to Southeast. Snorkel's over, we're on to Southeast. Gordon Central at North Murray, Hiram at Calhoun, Adairsville at Ridgeland, Cedartown at Heritage. That should be interesting. Sonoraville at Central, that could possibly be a pretty close game, and Mount Pisgah at Christian Heritage.
A couple games in there catch my eye. That Cedartown at Heritage, I think is going to be an interesting, closer than the experts think game. I think Southeast at North Whitfield, one of those games you can kind of throw out the records. It's homecoming, but it's a big rivalry. Woodland at Dalton trying to get over 500. Hats off. Hope they should get that turned around. Can't wait to see that. It's going to be really nice. Next week, I'm hoping to get Brad Ramsey from Southeast Community on the show. Would be fantastic. Brad is a fantastic guy. He does a ton behind the scenes, on the front line and behind the scenes for Southeast. Very instrumental. Played a big part bringing the River Bend Park over in that area. We'll have Brad on here. And in 2 weeks, we got one of my best friends, Mitchell Boggs, is going to be on the show. Again, Dalton legend, love Mitchell, so can't wait to get him on the show in 2 weeks. Anything else you want to talk about? I know you got anything, Ball Nation? They got a big game in Clemson. Game day's there again. We're playing another top 10 team again.
I want to give the Jace Brooker prediction.
Let's hear it. I've been waiting all night for this.
He's saying Wolfpack 24, Tigers 21.
Wow. 24-21. Yeah. I'm going to have a talk with him at our next golf lesson.
Can I say one more thing?
Absolutely.
On a serious note, if you go to a high school game and you see these signs, support those businesses. We cannot do what we do without the support of those businesses. So we need to support those guys as much as we can.
Shop local, buy local, support the local guy that makes it happen. You're exactly right. That's well said. I should acknowledge that more. That's an excellent point. We've got less than 10 seconds. Tell Mr. Jace, Night game, Death Valley, nobody's got to clear the valley, but we'll see. It's what makes it fun. Have a great night. I'm glad you said that. You hit on some stuff that you get through the first 2 minutes, hyperventilate. Hey, good stuff. Great stuff. Thank you, Ben. Get through. I slid that over because I wanted to see that. I like that shirt. How much are those? $20? 15? Huh? Okay.
And also, just to make sure that's clear, the Judy homecoming queen segment is going to be on this show next week.
So what would that mean?